Sacred Blade. Sacred Blade plus Shamshir. This tasty little number has just been getting better and better. Patch 1.09 increased the speed of Shamshir's frame data and increased scaling on Sacred Ashes of War. Add in the automatic poise break of the first R1 from patch 1.10 on a weapon where staggered R1s are one of the best moves, and you have yourself a handy dandy blender with a handle. This build is at 52 faith. The curved sword gets around 700 AR when buffed. If you had more faith or have a build that's slightly better optimized for the Shamshir, you'll be pushing 800 AR and dishing out between 350 to 400 damage from each of your quick attacks. Buff builds have long been a staple of Souls PvP. The theory is that buffing faster weapons is better. More hits equals more total damage adding up from your buffs. Sacred Blade gets better damage as an Ash of War from native face scaling. Damage from Ashes of War is at its most optimized when the Ash is on a weapon that matches the Ash of War's natural affinity. This build is leaning into that as much as possible, and let me tell you, it is powerful. Phase tanking both the hitbox and the projectile will cost you around 800 health. It knocks opponents on their backsides, hyper armor trades, shuts down mages, and panic roll catches, all while buffing your weapon. Ashes of War that buff your weapon are superior tools for your build in Elden Ring PvP. Not only do you get the bonus of continually spamming L2 until you have to get a new controller, but you also get an additional benefit. A lot of added damage in the form of a weapon buff. Buffing elemental damage on an elemental affinity gives you more damage through defenses overall. Flaming Strike, Lightning Slash, and Sacred Blade all have this feature, and they're all good for the buff alone. Buffing a tricky spacing weapon like Shamshir can be a nightmare for your opponents. Your ability to use your low recovery, guard cancel, quick turnaround, and unlock your fighting style makes you unpredictable and gives you an array of options. And if you want to buff a weapon, Shamshir is fast. The running R1 is one of the best chase down tools in the game, and the standing R1 can reaction roll catch on a good connection. Be sure you are aware of the new ways that priority works. If your opponent can poise tank your second hit, they can start swinging back if they have a small weapon, or maybe do something like parry you. Anticipating this and rolling, guarding, resetting your R1 chain, this is the type of skill expression this patch offers us. After learning some key information from Frosty and Gabri, I have even higher hopes for weapons like this in the new patch. I'll link their video in the description. This, to me, is what Elden Ring is all about. Finding different combinations of weapon and Ashes of War that work. It's part of the reason the PvP continually interests me. I hope that the experimentation continues through this new patch and into the phase of the DLC. And I'm excited to show you some new content, including some brand new invasion videos on patch 1.10. If you find something that works, sometimes it pays to stick with it. Sorry for the meta setup in advance. I'm always battling, practicing, working on improvement. I'll see you in the arena, my friends.